I think it's apparent to every orbit out there that Loona is dying right now because of BBC, to no one's surprise. With the recent situation of the not paying staffs thing, I think it has been brought to light that BBC aren't a good company. But even though we've tried our best in the praying for the girls, I honestly don't think it's gonna come out well. Even though I stand Loona and they're my ults, in one way or another, BBC is going to be the reason of their downfall, and I genuinely hope that they aren't going to be the reason of Loona's downfall. Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm heejin, and you should subscribe for cheap, high, low quality content. As a short recap of what happened recently with TBC, it is reported by a Korean news outlet, I assume, called Sports World, that BBC are right now in a financial crisis and they have postponed all Loona's activities, I'm pretty sure, and they haven't paid their staffs in over 3 months. With this news being brought to light, this suggests that Loona have a chance of facing disbandment and also have a chance of facing success. But the chances of disbandment seem like it's higher than the chance of success. We know how bad BBC is at managing Loona. We've seen it ever since Butterfly era. But with the recent situation now, with their financial aids not being able to, be saved, I think that we're genuinely not going to be okay after this entire situation, blows up and God, I just don't even know where to start with this. Oh yeah, as a short warning, this part is going to be really long and also really unscripted, so just bear with me, alright? So, with the recent case and stuff, I honestly worry for Loona, because we've seen how many times BBC have fridged up in their career, and with this, entire scandal and an entire thing going on in the first place, there has been more chance of threat ever than before. I don't even know what to say to this at this point, because I know that if things don't get resolved, I know that my girls will face disbandment, which is, in the worst case scenario, will happen. But, Loona are not just going to back off like that. We know that they are strong and they've been through this so many times before, even with the leaving of their main producer, with having their literally La Maison album postponed, not even postponed at this point, cancelled. And with their mismanagement, they still have made it through all of this. And whilst I am so proud of them, I don't want to know what is going to happen next. Because genuinely, I care for them. And I do not want to see this mess ever again. But I think that Loona are going to partially succeed and partially disband. They're going to take on a long hiatus and, of course, a bit of success in the middle of the hiatus as well. Let me share my reasons for this before y'all orbits literally flame me into ashes. To be honest, I don't even want to say these things that I've said in the last part of it, but this is just the reality that we live in, okay? I'm sorry, I don't want to accept it either, but it's the reality, sorry, I cannot pronounce anything, sorry, my English is not my first language. Anyways, so basically, the reason why I think this is because, as I said, BBC are absolutely trash and they deserve to jump off a freaking cliff. And I think if they continue and keep up with whatever the heck they're going through right now, everything, I mean everything will go down, down under. It will go deeper into the pit of, oh shoot, I'm probably gonna have to disband my girl group, than the ocean. Okay, they're gonna go deeper into the ocean of, oh shoot, I need to disband this group because they're not making enough money, or maybe, oh shoot, I just messed up, I can't do anything now. It's gonna turn like that soon. And when I say soon, I mean next year. I don't actually mean that it's gonna happen because I'm no time traveler, okay? I am currently living in the present, which is 26th of 26th? Is that how you pronounce it? 26th of what? 26th of October 2021. I'm not living in 2022 right now. I promise you I'm not. But with the recent case of BBC, and there's a chance that they won't be able to literally fix whatever they've created. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. They're gonna die, okay? BBC as a company will plummet to the ground, while Loona also plummets to the ground. You know why? Because they're gonna face disbandment, literally. And if BBC ends up to manage to stop whatever they started, the chances are Loona are going to have to be a part of the consequence too. If they manage to gain enough money to pay their staff and stuff, then Loona will be back on track. But that doesn't mean that they're going to go back to their old ways. They're not going to be rich again. They will have to take time in order to recover the company. And so Loona will also face the consequences, which is, of course, lack of promotions and a very long hiatus, so that they won't be able to so that they won't go on many music shows, because music shows cost money to perform at. That's just my personal prediction. And let's actually go to the next topic, which is companies literally mismanaging their idols and failing on their idols even when the idols need the most. Okay, so like I said before, companies failing on idols when they need them the most. So basically, this has happened multiple times. We've seen companies fail on their idols, especially JYP Entertainment. We're not going to talk about that because we just don't know. And with companies failing on their idols, this is horrible for the idols and for the company as well. Because let's say the company is SM Entertainment. We're just going to take them as an example because I hate them. They give up on Red Velvet. They fail on them. Red Velvet have a new comeback, for example. Let's just say, for the sake of this video, the name is Neon Signs. They failed to promote Neon Signs, and then they proceed ahead and just see how their comeback was unsuccessful because they didn't get enough music show wins. So they just completely give up on Red Velvet, not seeing the potential that they had with singing Neon Signs, because it went onto Billboard charts and stuff. So that's just an example of how a company could fail on an idol, but to actually take an example of what happened so that you guys won't have to imagine everything every single minute, let's take YG Entertainment, for example. They failed on promoting Blackpink. They failed on managing Blackpink. They failed. Now this is going to be directed towards YG's new CEO. I'm not directing this towards Papa YG, because man did nothing wrong. Man did a lot of things wrong, actually. Sorry. But he is not effectively, what do I put this? He's exponentially better than the new CEO. The new CEO has decided to cancel Lisa's fashion show. And whilst, yes, that's a good thing because, she's an artist, not a model, the fashion shows help promote Blackpink. And with that being cancelled, then that means no promotions for Blackpink. And let's not talk about how Lisa Solo was barely promoted. Girl. What? They barely promoted Lisa Solo. And I think we only got 4 stages of it. If we're excluding the casual performance videos from YG Entertainment, then yes, we are literally pulling at straws here. But with Lisa's case, it just really shows how companies can fail on their idols. And with them failing on their idols who have so much potential, that means that, everything will go downhill for them, whether you like it or not. And with the lack of promotions of groups, especially smaller ones who don't have the success bigger groups have, the chances are they're gonna disband. They're gonna disband. They're not gonna be active. And even if they have fans, the fans will definitely be sad. And if there's only 100 people as their fans, that's not gonna be enough for them to stay afloat. They need thousands of albums. They need albums. They need album sales. They don't need stream counts. Maybe they do, actually. I'm not sure. But what I'm trying to say is that companies failing on idols is not something new. We've seen it happen countless of times. And every single time, it didn't end up well. How some companies failed on their idols. How some companies literally kicked out their idols for the stupidest of reasons. cough cough, Cube Entertainment, cough cough. So we can't really expect that much from K-pop companies, and I think that we should in general just start praying for Loona in silence, because it's better than writing to BBC. Okay, you're just gonna make the situation worse. And that's it for my discussion today. Oh god, I'm still trying to get used of not writing a script for my videos, because I want my videos to be more authentic, more of my anger in there. And honestly, I don't even know what to say at this point. Thank you for listening to my rant and dealing with my incompetency throughout this entire video. I truly appreciate your efforts, and if you got confused with whatever I was trying to say in this video, do not worry. I am also confused on whatever I just said in this video. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever recorded in my entire life, so please make sure to leave a like, because I'm almost close to my bedtime and I have offline school tomorrow with national assessments. Oh god, somebody send help for me. With everything said, I genuinely want you all to pray for Loona in silence, and do not send death threats to BBC. I repeat, do not send death threats to BBC. BBC are trying their best right now, okay? They're trying to recover. They're trying their best to keep Loona afloat for the sake of fans. So, if you send them death threats, if you riot to them, you're just gonna make the problem worse, okay? Now, I'll see you later, and don't you dare flame other orbits in the comment section.